It's 2022 and you're a buyer in the most insanely competitive market in real estate history. Homes are selling for way over asking and prices are up 20 to 30% more than they were just a year ago. You're wondering what it takes to stand out against a sea of other buyers and get your offer accepted. Great news. I'm Spencer Reynen. I'm a realtor in Orange County, California, and today I'm telling you exactly what it takes to get your offer accepted in this insane 2022 market. Quick disclaimer, and I hope it's fairly obvious, but I'm not saying that if you do these things, your offer will for sure 100% absolutely be accepted. I'm just saying these things will give you much better odds at actually getting accepted. Number one, timely communication is key. Right now in this market, things are moving at lightning speed. So as a buyer, you have to be prepared to move really quickly. In Orange County, most homes are only on the market a few days. So if you find the one, you're gonna have to put in an offer ASAP, sometimes even hours after touring the home. Having an agent like myself who's prepared to move quickly and responds to both you and the listing agent right away is absolutely crucial. One of the most important pieces of advice I can give you as a buyer is that you also need to be able to respond quickly to texts, emails, or requests for signatures. Us as agents can sometimes only move as quickly as you allow us to. So if you're not prepared to be available or just simply can't be, I would actually seriously recommend that you reconsider purchasing a home in this market. I can guarantee that your timeliness can either make or break a transaction, because the simple fact is that there are buyers out there with their agents that want this property more than you and are willing to move as quickly as possible to get it. Think about it. If you're a listing agent for a property, you want to work with someone who responds right away, not someone who doesn't pick up the phone or responds after a few hours. On my last deal, I was actually told by the listing agent that one of the main reasons they chose our offer was because of how quickly I was able to respond and get things done. Next up at number two, understand that you will pay over asking price. The unfortunate truth, and there's no way around it, is that if you're buying a home in 2022, you're just gonna have to understand that you will have to go in over asking price. Unless there is something seriously wrong with the home, or it's just grossly overpriced, in order to even be considered against all the other offers the home will inevitably receive, you're gonna have to go in over asking. For example, if you're looking at homes in the price range of 1.1 to 1.2 million, understand that it will actually probably take 1.3 to 1.4 million to lock it down. So just adjust down your criteria a little bit when you're looking to stay within your budget. Number three, understand that you will have to put at least 20% down. I know that this is a really hard pill to swallow for some people, but right now, it's just the truth. You need to put down 20% if you want to even be in the running for consideration. I know that's not what my FHA or VA loan buyers want to hear right now, but I also know for a fact that listing agents just tend to toss aside any offer that's less than 20% down. I personally am in absolute awe of these all-cash buyers we keep hearing about throwing down for these all-cash deals, but I realize that's not most people. What I tell my buyers is that the more you're able to put down, the more likely you're going to get it. Number four, understand it's a seller's market. I know this sounds pretty obvious from my last 2 points, but being in a seller's market goes much deeper than paying over asking price or putting down 20% or more. Doing things like shortening your contingency periods, specifically your loan, appraisal, or inspection contingency, or removing them altogether if possible, are obvious ways to have a stronger offer in a seller's market. But also, setting expectations for yourself as a buyer is crucial in a seller's market. The sellers have all the power right now, and we need to remember that. For example, if you submit a buyer request for seller repairs, keep in mind you could get that entire list back with every single request denied. Here's why. There are likely other offers on the table that are waiving the request for the repairs and happily taking the home as is, so be prepared to do the same. Number five, understand the seller's needs. Because it is a seller's market, you'll want to know exactly what the needs of the sellers are. There are a lot of agents out there who will just submit offers blindly without reaching out to the listing agent and seeing what the needs of the sellers are or what would give them the best shot at owning the home. A great agent like me will do their research and find out exactly what the sellers need from you as a buyer. For example, maybe the sellers have kids in school and they would appreciate a leaseback until the kids are out. Or maybe they need to move fast and they would love a quick close. The more you can cater towards your seller's needs, the stronger your offer looks to them. And ultimately, it's up to them to decide. I'm Spencer Reynen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.